What's up, everybody? It's Two. Welcome to another Yellow Auto Sports video. In this video, I'm going to talk about window tint on trucks. Now, most of you guys who own trucks know that your trucks will come usually with no tint in the front, and these will actually have infused glass. So this is not window film tint that's on the back side. Therefore, you're not getting the heat rejection component. You're not getting the UV protection from the back. All you're getting is some of that privacy. So a lot of the people that come here will either want to match the front to match the rear, or they'll just want to add some sort of UV and heat rejection up front. So in this video, I'm just going to go quickly over tinting this 24 Silverado 1500. I'm going to show you guys the process of how we do the removal of the sweep, prep, and the installation, so you get to see the whole install from beginning to end. And if you get any questions about adding window tint to your truck, SUV, anything that needs those front two windows tinted, feel free to reach out. And so let's get right into it. Okay, so Yellow Auto Sports, we really like to do bottom loading, meaning we're going to remove the sweep. In our opinion, it gives you a much cleaner install. Every truck and vehicle is going to be a little different. On one of these, you just have to pull the top back, kind of peel it back, and that will give you access to removing this sweep here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this glass thoroughly. I'm going to use a 3M scrub pad, non-scratch. I do not want to cause any damage to this glass. I'm going to clean it up once, and then I'm going to come back with my hand and feel to make sure there's no stickers or any glue that might still be on here. Sometimes windows come and they've been tinted in the past and the dealership maybe removed it, so I got to make sure everything is nice and clean. This top edge is also crucial to make sure it is nice and clean, as it does hold the most dirt because it kind of gets wedged into that top gasket here often. So first thing is to just make sure my glass is nice and clean before we can start the installation process. So now that everything's been prepped, we're going to go ahead and go for the install. Now I'm going to want to use a lot of slip down here, as I'm going to have to bottom load this window. We're going to get plenty of slip on our window tint. So we're going to want to gently walk our film to the inside. I'm going to slip that far corner in first. One thing I do want to be mindful, if you pay attention to my right hand, I'm making sure that that film does not touch the top of that door. We're going to come in at an angle. As we come on that angle, I'm going to just allow this film to now roll into the glass. Now, if you see this, the film fell right in place. It never touched the top edge, which, like I said earlier, is often your most dirty spot. Now, all I got to do is center myself to the glass, make sure that I got full coverage, covering light coming in from the sides and the bottom, and I'm going to just make sure that this is nice and even all the way across. I want consistency on the front all the way to the back end of this so that it looks uniformed all the way through. You do want to leave a little bit of gap up here. You're going to want some of that water to be able to squeegee out. As tight as you can get it to the top, it's going to look the best. Once I got my alignment just right, I'm going to go ahead and just squeegee the water out. So now I'm going to roll the rest of this window up. As you can see, all I got is a little bit of water left on the bottom. We're going to just push that water down. Get the rest of this film to tack onto the glass. Now, a lot of times when you get your windows tinted, we'll tell you not to roll the window down for a couple of days. Reason being, and when you have a gasket here, you do have a risk of this film catching. All right, now I'm just going to throw your sweep back in here on this truck. Just like so. And there you go. That's how you tint the two front windows. On the truck, SUV, we get a lot of these here at Yellow. A lot of people get new trucks and they want these two to match, which I can understand. Some like the privacy and some don't want to be seen, so they'll get these windows tinted. Also, obviously, the comfort of having a UV protected and heat rejection protected glass makes for a more comfortable drive.